foolish other people here about the issues I've been caring about all my life. I'm part of the new nuclear-free California. Okay, I'm part of the new nuclear-free California network, and since Fukushima, my work has been to organize a peace walk. We took a walk from Diablo Canyon nuclear power plant here to the Bay Area in October and November, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. It was co-sponsored by Japanese Buddhist monks and Native Americans, and we walked about 175 miles. Up to 150 people walked with us, and some people in this crowd hosted us and helped us, so that was great. We visited 6 occupied sites, 2 Native American sacred sites, and 6 perpetrator sites, I will call them, including General Electric, Arriva, and Livermore, and Diablo Canyon, of course. And we would have liked to visit this spot right here at Beale Street, where the PG&E is directly across the street, the operator of the Diablo Canyon plant, and where Bechtel has played such a key role in the genocidal nuclear industry over the years. We learned that the Diablo Canyon plant was built on a Chumash sacred site overlooking tsunami-prone Pacific Ocean. 13 earthquake faults were found there in that vicinity after the building of the plant, but still they store 200,000 metric tons of radioactive waste on the site, on this precarious site. Next summer, we're going to be walking from that spot to San Onofre, which you just heard about, where Bechtel had a direct role and a very negative role. The new U.S., I think you've heard this too, had 104 nuclear plants. Bechtel has been involved in 40% of them, including the first one that was ever built in Idaho and the first commercial one that was built in Illinois, still operating. If our walk had come here to this site, we would have had our own version of a teach-in. And we would have then had some very strenuous prayers and very unusual prayers. Very unusual prayers. Young Ohlone singers would have started out offering sacred songs from the people who lived first on this land. And there was a shell mound just up the alleyway that we discovered on previous walks. So that is very appropriate. And after that, Japanese Buddhist monks and nuns would have offered strenuous drumming and chanting, which we actually did throughout the entire 175 miles of the walk. A special prayer from the Lotus Sutra calls for innate goodness of all beings and seeks the transformation of even this place to the pure land, a place of inner and outer tranquility. Imagine that. From what I'm learning here, this place needs all the transformational energy that we can give them. I wish we could have brought our clapper sticks and our drums today, but I have them inside of me and you have them inside of you. And now for something more personal. A corporation does not have personhood, we know that. But we know that human beings do form and guide corporations. We're told the Bechtel family has been guiding this one for 4 generations, going back into war profiteering in World War II. Well, I actually knew some Bechtels during World War II. A photo I have at home shows me with my mother and her friend, I hate to say this, launching a battleship at Marin shipyards. Friends are shocked to see me in this role, but this is transformation. Bechtel owns Marin ship. My mother's friend was a Bechtel. Thus, I, at age 7, was asked to break a bottle of champagne over ship's prow. And I have the picture right here. So, I call on this family to wake up and pay attention to from 3 Mile Island, where Bechtel was fined by the do-nothing NRC for shoddy cleanup tactics. I have seen photos of falling hair and bleeding ulcers from Fukushima. So like Hiroshima, but much worse. I have seen the graphics from last March showing the radioactive plumes advancing across the Pacific to California, and the waves of the waterborne contamination pulsing toward us now. It is not right that we have to worry about whether there is cesium in the rain, tritium in milk. It is not right that our children and grandchildren will have to worry about birth defects and endemic cancer down the ages. I say to the Bechtel family, what about this? Is this what you want for the 5th, 6th, and 7th generations of your family? We are all affected, 100% of us. For humans, the earth, to survive, we need a radical transformation of priorities. For the earth, I thank you.
Thank you.